I lost my dad and my uncle within 2 days of each other in October 2020, and then we found out about these parties. And while we had 15 people at a funeral and we had to sit meters apart, number 10 Downing Street was like a knock-and shop come nightclub. And as I said to your researcher, it felt like being spat at. The contempt that was shown for everybody who stuck to those rules, it was staggering.
Yeah.
And then when the report did come out, and the same people, oh, it's only a bit of cake, it was only a bit of juice, was sort of crowing that it wasn't the damning indictment, that they didn't see it as being a damning indictment that it was. And he got away with it. It wasn't the parties that brought Johnson down, it was Pincher. He got away with it. And I remember when the report came out and it was PMQs, and Keir Starmer was sort of spearing Johnson, and Johnson was bluffing and bloviating. And I just remember Starmer saying to him, we'll come back to that. And he put it away and he never came back to it. And I just hope that this is his coming back to it. Because
there were whispers this morning it was going to happen today. That Starmer would be waiting for the Privileges Committee. He at the time, Theo
I don't think the timing of this is coincidental. I really don't.
It is. Oh, I see. You mean announcing that it's happening just as the Privileges Committee is likely to start turning the screw? No, you might be right, actually.
I hope it nails him to the wall. I really do. I really do, because as Laura said, it just opens everything up again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it's the same contempt from Doris and Rees-Mogg and 30p Lee and the rest of them. It was nothing. It wasn't nothing. It was 3 years ago, and it still really bloody hurts.
Oh, Jackie, I'm sorry. And I can't imagine it, actually. The parties are the compounding.
It was the ultimate contempt.
That's it.
You went to your friend's funeral. You know how many hundreds of people should have been there, and they weren't. They couldn't be there. And there were so many people who couldn't be with their relatives, their friends when they died.
Yeah.
And they were wheeling in trolley loads of booze and faffing about on kids' swings.
And then trying to
say it was nothing.
Well, and the Daily Mail calling it a damp squib. I mean, actually, I go back to that drunken staff vomiting and brawling, partying until the crack of dawn. The former principal private secretary boasting that we seem to have got away with one drinks gathering. Abuse and mockery doled out to cleaning and security staff at number 10 by intoxicated officials. Beyond shameful. And then, for all that, however, the truth is that the report was something of a damp squib.
All of that, it didn't get rid of him. It wasn't that brought him down.
No, but would the Chris Pincher straw have broken the camel's back if this particular bale hadn't already been piled upon it? I don't think.
I don't know, but I just hope that whatever comes out of all this, I hope it absolutely breaks them.
Well, there's an awful lot.
To a point where they can never be put back together again, because Britain deserves better than to be treated with so much complete contempt.
That's it, every time. They must think you are so stupid to fall for this. You're buying this. Back in May, you're buying the idea that it was a damp squib, and now they're telling you to buy the idea that it is somehow a terrible conspiracy designed to bring down Boris Johnson. Buying the idea that these parties that they threw in the seat of power are not the responsibility of the personal at the pinnacle of the pyramid. Oh, it's nothing to do with Boris Johnson. And I can't imagine it, actually. I can't imagine it. You mentioned my friend Andy's funeral, and I do think about it a lot on days like today, but it is... I was there. I got to do my eulogy, albeit that it was on Zoom for most of the people that attended the funeral. I got to be with his boys. I didn't have to stay away like hundreds of people did. But that not getting a chance while they were partying. Breathtaking, actually, until you remember who we're talking about.